feels like we scrubbed off 1 km/h by going a bit too aggressive into the corner. Don't roll over, please. You got some balls, man. Oh yeah, every door panel open for air brake, cooling, active, deactive, the restrictive, and everything. VVT, like Ali G used to say. Yeah, Yaris T-Sport.
T-Sport, yeah.
So what makes it T different than the non-T?
So you can either get a 1 litre or a 1.3.
Yeah.
And then the T-Sport's a 1.5.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
So unfortunately they didn't do them turbo like the Glanzers. Because the Yaris replaced the Starlet.
Yeah.
In '99. They did do them in Japan. It was called a Vitz RS Turbo. You have like factory LSD.
Yeah.
Then, but not in the UK, unfortunately.
But this is something special. You have some cold air intake.
Yeah, Blitz induction kit, and then RZ Crew induction.
HKS oil cap.
Yeah.
Also for all the swag.
Yeah.
Very, very cool. What's the weight? Like 850?
So it was 975.
Yeah.
With me in it.
Yeah.
I'm a big boy.
Yeah. So like around 900. Yeah, below 900 maybe. Something like that.
To be 950 from factory.
Yeah.
I haven't taken anything out, so I don't know why it was 975. That's what came up. So.
Yeah. The seats are different, right?
Yes, they're Sparco R.
Yeah. Because I thought like, oh, those seats are nice. And like, oh yeah, hold on a second, that's definitely not stock.
Yeah.
Very, very cool.
I bought those. It's more of like a daily car that I can have fun on the track. So I don't want
I think works quite nice.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It was a lot of fun. We are on Pilot Sport 3 tires because 4 and 5 are non-existent in those sizes.
Yeah.
You could maybe get CRS or something, maybe 9 I don't know.
Yeah.
But as a daily, I think this does the job very nicely. What brakes?
M-Tech disc pads. I think I'll change the pads to more aggressive or just do a big brake kit. That's another thing with the T-Sports. They ditched the Yaris brakes and just put Celica brakes on them.
Oh, okay.
So they're just Celica brakes.
Nice.
Yeah, but I think you can get big brake kits quite cheap for them. So for the front, so I might do that.
So this 1.5, it actually makes 105 horsepower, right?
From factory, yeah.
From factory. So with cold air intake and whatever, maybe a few horsepower more.
Maybe, yeah.
Plus minus. But I really, really enjoyed it. I think it had like a very good amount of horsepower. Definitely the handling was fantastic.
Yeah.
Really enjoyed it. Yeah, it was good fun. I mean, it was just too much clear of a track and too many fast guys out there because it's last lap of the day, so everyone else was really flying. So it's otherwise I'm sure we could have some good fun among the regular traffic, I would say. No, very, very cool. We have some additional subwoofer for extra weight distribution on the rear.
Under there, look, you can see the rear arm and the suspension stuff.
Nice. Yeah, really, really good fun. So, any other plans for the car?
I want to take it off the road and forge it over winter.
Okay.
Turbo it, but I don't want more than like 200, 220.
Yeah, I think that's going to be already.
I want it to be fun. And
I think the main thing what you would have to do first is because it's quite a high car.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need to lower it, put it on stiffer coilovers, more camber, so it's like doesn't roll that crazy. Lower seats.
Yeah.
I mean, ideally, you probably even want to take this out for less weight on the top. I don't know if they make any carbon roofs for them, but maybe some guy probably in some shed on some old forum has something. But no, I really loved it. So thank you very much for this experience. I really enjoyed it, and you guys enjoy the lap. Right, last lap of the day, because the track will be shut by the time I finish the lap. You can see the marshals are coming home as well. No sport modes. No traction control, so I guess we just, as the owner said, just send it, so sort of, we'll see. I'm really curious, so it should have like, what, 800 something kilos, 105 naturally aspirated horsepower, 6,000 and something RPM. We almost got our glove on before the bridge. Fantastic. So it's going to be a lot of track management, managing every millimeter of the track to make sure that we have the optimal line, using as little turning as possible to not to scrub off too much speed. Feels like it has ABS. It has a nice lift off oversteer. This is going to be a very fun lap, I can tell you that. So let's just lift. No, we got a bit on the brakes. Yeah, a bit of brakes was definitely necessary. Alright, well, flat, third gear. Do we downshift to second through here? Let's try not to, just whoop. Flat on the gas. I was already flat slightly before the apex. Very nice line. I'm complimenting myself on my driving. Insert the Obama meme here, who's giving himself a medal. We should upshift, but we also need to go on the brakes. Downshift here, third. I love the handling. Honestly, this is so good. Because the key to fun on track is little weight. This is why I love my Civic. That I've driven, to be precise, 1.5 laps over the year. Or 2.5, because I done 1 lap when I bought it. Then we done half a lap and it blew up the engine. And after that, I've done 1 more lap without filming when the new engine went in, but it was like 12-minute lap to make sure the car is just driving, because I couldn't let myself. Yeah, am I keeping it flat? Yeah, don't brake, don't lift. Using a lot of the track. Feels like we scrubbed off 1 km/h by going a bit too aggressive into the corner. And 1 km/h with these cars, that's a lot. That's a lot. Reminds me of 24 hours of C1 Cup in Spa. On the brakes a bit. No car behind us. Don't roll over, please. And go on the brakes, please. Lots of cars behind us in the meanwhile. Woo! Fast 3. Fifth gear. Ugh. Are you sure you... M4, brother. You didn't overtake me before and this is the place you decide to overtake me? You got some balls, man. Go. Now you can pass. Oh yeah. Ooh, fast 3. We should upshift, but we're gonna be redlining. Okay, you can pass. You can pass. Lots of traffic management with this car. I should not have gone for the last lap of the day. I mean, I had no choice. The problem is, on the last lap, all the fast boys are going for the last lap of the day because the track's empty. Except for one lost Yaris T-Sport. Oh, someone is in the full flashing mode. It's like a race car. It actually is a race car. Whoa! Woohoo! So, one brake caliper sort of locked up, but then also not. Flat, 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 flat. Not that good of an entry, because that could have been taken actually flat without lifting, but you know, this is actually a very cool car. I mean, this, the Yaris, then what else we have? We have Honda Jazz, that I've driven a few times already. Really great cars, I mean, to start your driving career. I mean, you should probably modify, like cage it and put a proper seat in it to honor the safety aspect of truck driving if you actually decide to track them. But this is fun, like to actually be fast with a not so fast car is much more challenging. Oh, we're blessed by a yellow light on a very fast section. We're gonna be even slower now, so we're gonna use the grass. Did you know that there's a curb here actually? I never took it, but there's a curb. Under the assumption that that's the trajectory of cars. There's also one more here on the left, but we're not going to take it because there's a car ahead of us. Okay, here, curb, and then we go here. Bloop. It's sometimes nice to do some overtakings, but that's about it. Actually, we're gonna cool ourselves down because la 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 la. Okay, so I guess car probably overheated and broke down because that's not a usual spot to to crash. But who knows? Yeah, it's just overheated. Oh no. One more curb. I think I need to use like a first gear to accelerate now. This is second, by the way. I'm gonna show you one more track. Look at this. Grass, but it's actually, you hear? It's actually curbstones. I mean, because there is so much grass and no one actually takes it, unfortunately, it's more grass than solid rock. So actually, someone should go mow the lawn, and then everyone should be taking that so we can actually use it. Should probably be second gear. You know what I also like in this car? The seats. Are they stock? No, they're definitely not stock. Alright, let's send it. I hope we have some sort of a picture. Could have been a bit faster. We're gonna have a nice picture on the race tracker as well. Quick reminder, race tracker also does videos now, so go to racetracker.de and get your shots. Yeah. Do not touch the grass here because then you're F-U-C-K-E-D. Oh, I'm keeping it flat through whole action. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Flat, 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 flat. And the car slows down by itself. Alright, so third gear. La la la. I mean, usually by this section I would be like, okay, I'm gonna be quiet and just focus on driving, but in this case it's too much fun to talk. But on the brakes, with stiffer shocks you could just lift through there, but it's don't trust the way transfer. Shining white on the curb. Red line. No, actually, we're good. Woo! Oh, now the car starts slowing down by itself. That's so funny. Keeping it flat. Bit of curb. Yeet. Fifth gear. Let's go. Keep flat. Keep flat. Flat, 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 flat. And then the horrible sunset curve. So, funny enough, like usually, of course, it takes you a few laps to get used to the car, to go to the limit. Like, average speed cars, you can be quite relatively quick on the limit, especially if not everything is not really well set up. Very fast cars, you're slowly approaching the limit. In this case, it's also the other way around. You also need more seat time to realize, like, I don't have to brake there. or to lift. I just keep it flat through there, or I do lift tiny bit, or different gear. With these cars, it's all about being really on the edge and going back to the beginning of the lap where I said like every kilometer per hour really matters with these cars. So it would take a few laps, maybe more than a few, to get used to what the car is doing, to actually to do very faster laps. I do not see anything. But overall, I had lots of fun. Power is enough. Yes, of course, it would be good to put like K20 turbo on it. But did I have as much or more fun than the race car ahead of us? I think so. I definitely had a big smile on my face throughout the whole lap. Could have a bit of conversation, a bit of talking. Because that's also what matters, to have fun. And you don't need to have aero or power or. This also simply works. And I loved it. Yeah, you could have a bit grippier brakes, tires, stickier suspension. But I think as it is, now to just push lap after lap after lap after lap, this is what the car is great. Like, I haven't been actually thinking, I cannot be thinking about it, because, well, my train of thoughts, my ADHD brain. But like, when my son grows up, he's now like 6 months old, and when it's gonna be his turn to have his first car, I don't know, maybe he will not even care about cars, or he will not care about karting, because if he gets into karting and he is really passionate and somewhat good, maybe he's gonna make it to like some Formula seaters like F3, if we have also the budget for it. Then maybe he will be driving like very fast cars before he would need to drive a daily car. But assume he gonna be just like a regular car guy, like I was, whatever. This could be a very fun first car. This Miata E36, of course, doesn't need to go crazy, because you learn just, you just do laps. Seat time is important. Seat time. And I'm having a smile on my face because I've done the last lap of the day, and I could say I finished on the high. I had faster cars before here, more unique cars, but this also, it just worked, It's, I was the slowest out there, I think. Yeah. Everyone overtook me. Not that much traffic, but I had a lot of fun.